Hey everybody, it's your boy Pee back with another video. So some people might already know this, and it's happened on other sites as well. With recently Novelmic a few months back, and then Mangabin about a month or so ago. But now, I wake up today and I go to read one of my comics that is on some manga, and to find out that it has shut down as well. Now, I, as of right now, the three websites that I knew of where you could really read official English translations without actually paying for them were Novelmic, Mangabin, and some manga. Now, obviously, the chapters that were on some manga came from web novel. So if you are wondering where to read future chapters in general for these comics that you were reading on some manga, they will be on web novels, so you can just go read them on there. Obviously, to read on web novel, you have to pay, whereas on some manga and the others, you wouldn't have had to. But yeah, I mean, recently it's just been really sad to see where the industry is going in terms of like piracy sites, because Comic.io had to completely revamp itself into literally just an index website. You can't read on there anymore. Other websites have been shut down. Novelmic, Mangabin, and now some manga have been shut down. And it just feels like to read nowadays, you just have to, if you, regardless of what site you go on in general, you just have to pay for the chapters. And it's just the industry changes. The reading industry pretty much for a consumer has is a lot different than when I started reading 5, 6 years ago. So, and it'll be different 5 to 6 years from now. And so, obviously, it's always sad when one of your websites gets shut down. But, essentially, I'm not going to go into too much about like how I feel about it or anything like that. This is just a simple PSA to anybody who was wondering. Yes, some manga is officially shut down along with Mangabin and Novelmic. It followed the trend. And obviously, those three had a lot of they worked together in a lot of things. Where like some novel make chapters were on some manga, some of the manga bin chapters were on some manga, and just interchangeable, exchangeable, whatever that word is, right? So it isn't really too much of a surprise, but it is just sad. But yeah, this is just a quick little PSA about anyone who was wondering. So I'll see you guys in the next video then. Peace.